that you need your own channel. Teddy needs his own channel, don't he? I'm telling you, we're going to bring Teddy to life here. Teddy going to be talking shit here in a minute. I'm going to hit the wine glass for you, Teddy. What's going on? Hey! Oh, damn, I missed y'all. Oh, shit, I missed y'all. Man, it has been a very tiring week. I think because the weather has changed. And you know, when you're moving into fall and shit, we move in with it. Just like when winter come and the bears go up and hibernate and shit, and we want to sleep all day and not get out of the bed. Same shit happening. Same shit motherfucking happening. Y'all better show Teddy some motherfucking love. Look at Teddy still in. Teddy, they want you to host the show. They don't want me no more. They don't. You got to get up here and host the goddamn show. Teddy said he ain't ready. He ain't ready. He got to crawl before he walks. All right, now I hope you guys are ready for tonight's Fuckery Friday. My apologies on canceling yesterday's show, okay? Happy Hour is a very different segment from the celebrity gossip. It's heavy. A lot of people have, issues that they need clarification on. And if my spirit is down and I'm tired, just anxious and all kind of shit, because I ain't getting what I need at home, because, sometimes the family life gets a little off balance, but my husband helped put me back into balance and shit. Okay? I can't come on here doing shit if I can't even get shit right in my own life, okay? But Happy Hour will continue on Tuesday, so y'all need to be here every Tuesday and Thursday. And please follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, even the community feed on YouTube, and you'll be able to see when I'm canceling shows or when shows are being postponed. But I'm going to try not to do that, and I'm never going to do it unless I'm in the hospital, okay, when it comes to Fuckery Friday. Y'all done cussed me out too many times for canceling Fuckery Friday, so I ain't fucking with y'all. Yes, I got my sweater on. It's cold as hell. Damn, it's cold in Georgia today. I think it's like 41 degrees if I'm not mistaken. Now watch tomorrow, it'll be 60 degrees and shit, okay? Let me go ahead and get this wine ready, okay? Because tonight we're talking about Lena Dunham. We're going to open the show with her nasty ass today, okay? White folks been fucking up the internet all week, and we are here for it today, bitch, okay? We're all the way here. Hit the wine glass if you are ready for this white Fuckery Friday today, okay? Shout out to all my white people out there, okay? Y'all fuck up too, and y'all gonna get dragged as well. All right, we got Nene Leakes going off on her son's baby mama, okay? Shout out to Armand Wiggins, who broke that motherfucking story. We're going to unwind that, and I'm going to give you my opinion on what I thought about that fuckery, okay? Y'all need to show him some love. He's an up-and-coming YouTuber. He's not new to this shit because, Facebook gave him some problems, but he's over here on YouTube, and we need to show him the same motherfucking love that y'all show me, okay? Because he deserves a spot in this business, all right? We're also going to talk about Tamar. Throwing shade. I ain't gonna say she throwing shade. This bitch is this is beyond messy, okay? This is insecurity. We're gonna unwind that. Tamar, being messy, throwing shade or whatever she does on Monica's birthday, okay? We're gonna unwind that, all right? We also got Megyn Kelly in her blackface comments, okay? And Santa's white comments. We're going to talk about that, okay? And we're also going to explain my position on why I posted Cardi B's makeup artist, MUA Black Swan. A lot of y'all got in y'all feelings and shit to my old Tasha, here you are shaming black women. And I was trying to make a specific point, but of course, when I type, a lot of people take it out of context because my ass don't be typing right, okay? So I'm gonna explain that here, okay, on this channel towards the end of the show. And lastly, I believe we're going to talk about, let me see. Yes, Spice, okay? Spice and her fake bleaching, all right? She broke the internet with that shit, and so we're gonna unwind that a little bit too, okay? And it's gonna roll over a little bit into Cardi B's makeup artist situation when I called it a catfish, okay? I called her catfishing, folks out here. Let me know if you're ready. Okay, let me go ahead and put the comments down because I'm going to go ahead and put up Lena Dunham's hairy ass. Y'all probably don't even, some of y'all may know who she is, but we're going to get to know her tonight because she put her shit on full display, her hairy ass pussy. Do you see that? Do you see this bitch here? You see the hair, okay? Yes, this is a hospital photo. I don't want to hear the manipulation shit. I don't want to hear Tasha. Tasha, but she's in the hospital. She's fighting for women's rights. She's a feminist, okay? But yeah, you could be a feminist, but I don't want to see your pussy hairs, okay? I'm tired of these Amber Rose bitches, okay? Amber Rose does show her white side a lot. All right, I ain't mad at her for that. That's why she posted pictures of her damn pussy hairs, okay? And here is Lena Dunham, actress and so-called feminist leader, advocate, showing her pussy on the internet, okay? Now, she claims when she posted this photo that she was only, I guess, paying homage to women who have had hysterectomies because they had problems with their ovaries and shit. And I get that, okay? Yes, we have a lot of women who suffer from, like, fibroids, and they have issues with their ovaries. And unfortunately, a lot of them do get hysterectomies, okay? My mom got a hysterectomy as well. My aunt got a hysterectomy. I mean, this happens a lot. So, of course, we need somebody to speak on those issues. But while you're trying to speak on these issues, what I don't need to see is your hairy pussy, okay? Tweet it all around Twitter with your 5.6 million followers. Then she got another 4.9 million on Instagram, and this photo is still up. And all I know, if this was Angela Bassett, okay, laid up like this in the hospital, talking about she's advocating for women who have had hysterectomies, I know goddamn well that photo would have been down, okay? And they would have drug her all over this motherfucking internet, okay? Which goes to show that, the white privilege is being exercised right here on the internet, okay? We've seen that again with Megyn Kelly, and we're going to explain that in a second. But here's what I don't get about this bitch, okay? All I'm saying is I want to see your hospital photos, but what I don't want to smell is your hairy pussy, because hair does hold smell. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I get it, a lot of people don't shave, but everybody knows hair on the vagina holds motherfucking smell, okay? And her ass being in the hospital can't wash her ass because she laid up in the hospital. I know goddamn well when her mama lifted up that dress, you could smell all of that shit down there, okay? Now, the reason she gets away with shit like this is because, let me pour my goddamn wine. Shit, I can't be doing all this talking and not pour my wine. Let me smell it. Let me see what y'all talking about over there in the comments real quick while I'm pouring my wine and get ready to taste it and read this bitch, okay? Exercising her white privilege and shit. Okay, hold on. This wine is so damn good, okay? It will be in the description box below the video, but of course I'm gonna tell you what I'm drinking in a second. But let me make sure it's a good bottle. Hold on. Oh my God. Tastes just like key lime. Let me pour this shit on up. Teddy, you want a little bit? Teddy said he got his own shit. He don't need my shit. Teddy want that hardcore shit, okay? All right, he got Mad Dog 2020 back there. Teddy, hit the wine glass for Teddy's Mad Dog 2020. Okay, I'm going to get the photo out y'all face, okay? But I wanted y'all to know how different this shit is for us, okay? Because if it was me laid up like that, all right? But I mean, I've been in the hospital before. I've had surgery. I know, but some things just need to remain private. And I get it if you're an advocate for women. You want to basically show that you are suffering the same way that women do that don't have 5.6 million followers and parents who are very influential artists, okay, who basically painted artworks of people's pussies and assholes and penises, and this is how her family made money. And not only did her family paint this type of artwork and make a lot of fucking money off of it selling pink vaginas, hairy vaginas, okay? Just paint that shit. Did it around them when they were kids. She was actually praised by her parents for playing in her baby sister's vagina. I believe there was one issue. Don't quote me on this. It was in a memoir of hers that she wrote because, like I said, she claims that she's a feminist. And she basically says that one time, I think there was some marbles and she was playing in her little sister's pussy, okay? She did this all the time. And she took it, and when she did it, I guess she called her mama to say, Mom, my sister got vagina, pebbles in her vagina or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Mom said, okay, so get it out. Okay, don't quote me on this. I'm just telling you what I kind of read in the memoir. I didn't read her whole memoir, so maybe she had a good explanation for that shit. But I don't see very many black women that get away with writing books admitting to sibling on sibling child molestation, okay? I mean, it happened in R. Kelly's family. You know, he was raped by his sister. We're going to explain that in a whole nother video, all right? We're not going to explain that here. I just want to just let you know that this shit does happen. But because of the way she was raised, and her parents kind of viewed the exploration of people's pussies, and that's why her mom took this photo and encouraged her to post it to Instagram, Twitter, and to her millions of followers. And everybody was just like, oh, Lena Dunham, oh, I'm sorry. I pray that you get better. All you got to do is go to her Instagram, Lena Dunham, and you'll see how they're praising her. But I guarantee you, if it was Angela Bassett laid up here with her nappy vagina hairs, okay? You know we got kinky vagina hairs. Don't even try to act like that. And then white people's is soft, all right? So don't get mad about that. I'm just telling you, if she did that shit, they would be dragging her ass for filth, okay? So not only did this woman admit to loving the fact of when she was young, to exercising control over her younger sister by, like, you know, her sister would be like, please let me sleep in the bed with you. Please let me sleep in the bed. I want to see you masturbate, because she admitted to masturbating in the bed with her sister, with her younger sister. She taught her younger sister how to masturbate as well. And I believe her younger sister identifies as non-gender, which means even though she was born female, she wasn't born a male. She doesn't believe in gender types or whatever, so she calls herself something. Don't get me the line. I know y'all probably know that better than I do, and this is not a goddamn a gender class, professor class, okay? I'm just letting you know, and I'm pointing out the fuck shit that gets, you know, hidden, because I know a lot of y'all was like, Tasha, who the hell is Lena Dunham and what the fuck did she do? Well, one of my good white friends pointed this shit out and was like, why does this bitch continue to get away with showing shit like this, and her family continues to get away with painting the shit, posting the shit, teaching their kids, their young girls, to play with each other's vaginas, letting them masturbate off of each other, and all of a sudden it gets scooted under the rug primarily because they're white, okay? So, yeah, that's all I really wanted to say on this shit. So I hope you enjoyed smelling it, looking at it, okay? Because because when she posted the photo, nobody had a problem with it but me and my other white friend, okay? Shout out to Jason. Shout out to motherfucking Jason. He brought me this goddamn photo. He was like, why in the fuck is her pussy airs on Twitter? Let me take it off, because I'm tired of smelling her goddamn vagina. Let me go over here into the comments and see what the hell y'all talking about. Oh, yes, it's nasty. It's nasty. It's nasty. But, you know, some people free like that. Some people free like that, especially if they were taught. And she was taught by her parents that it was okay. So she's been, you know, showing off her pussy, playing with her pussy, playing with her sister's pussy, you know what I'm saying, for years, and never got in trouble for it. Never was held accountable for anything. And even when she's in the hospital, laid up with see-through drawers on, and you could clearly see her goddamn hairline, nobody cares. Why? Because it's white pussy, okay? It's not that goddamn, it's not that big of a deal. But to me it is, because I know if it was me laid up in there, oh Lord. Okay, next goddamn glass, all right? Yeah, next glass. Hit the wine glass. All righty. Who we talking about next? Let me talk about Megyn Kelly for a second, okay? I gotta talk about this while I'm sober as fuck. Sorry for putting that photo back up. I just wanted y'all to smell it one last time. Hey! Whew, okay, let me talk about Megyn Kelly. Because I don't know if y'all were following this story. I don't understand why not, because it's been trending. You know, normally I don't talk about racial issues, primarily because they cause a division. And I'm not about dividing here on this channel. I'm more so about, like, whatever it is that's going on in the internet and it's fuckery and it's funny, we're gonna laugh about it, explain it, you know, get the main idea of what's going on. Hopefully we can learn from the bullshit, see that other people in, you know, higher tax brackets go through fuck shit too, but most of the time they got the money to cover it up. But, you know, us, we don't, okay? We just, you know, if the internet get a hold to it, we're fucked, okay? We don't have no PR teams to clean up nothing, right, Teddy? It's just me and Teddy. So if me and Teddy get put out on this internet, guess what? We ain't got no goddamn money to clean it up, so we just gonna have to let that shit go. Kelly, the host of an NBC talk show. She's been a host for many years, okay? Been a host for many years. Right now, I believe she's been fired. And I'm going to explain why I don't see why they're trying to flip this into something that it's not. Because this firing issue, I do want to put out there that her firing had nothing to do with her blackface comments, okay? She basically stated, I can't play the video here. All right, you guys can go look it up whenever we're done with this live. But she basically stated that when she was a child, you know, she asked a question, okay? She asked a question. And she basically gave, you know, it was a panel of like hosts on her show, and they were talking about blackface Halloween costumes. And when I saw it, I was just like, oh, that was a great question. She asked her panel of other white hosts, and she got dragged for not having black hosts during this particular segment. If you're going to talk about blackface comments, of course, you need somebody black on that panel to help you understand, especially if you have legit questions, which she did. She said, guys, what is racist when it comes to Halloween costumes? Because when I was coming up, as a white girl in suburban America, okay? In white suburban America, white. Wearing a costume and you wanted to go as Diana Ross or maybe Michael Jackson, which you can go as Michael Jackson anytime you want because he bleached the fuck out of his skin, okay? Yes, he had a good reason to, but I mean, it is what it is, okay? So if white people really want to go as black people that bad, all they got to do is go as Little Kim. Who else should they go as? They can go as Prince, he was light-skinned, and they can go as Michael Jackson and get away with that shit, okay? But anybody like Aretha Franklin, Diana Ross, no, all right? No, it's fucked up. But anyway, she ended up saying, and I didn't see anything wrong with what she said, okay? But I'm gonna explain why I didn't see anything wrong with what she said in a second. She said that when she came up, she doesn't understand why it's such a big deal. And why do people get their panties all up in a bunch when a white person goes as a black caricature of somebody on Halloween? It's like, you know, if I love Diana Ross, I should be able to go as Diana Ross. But her white constituents on the show basically said, no, it's not the same. If you want to go as Diana Ross, go as Diana Ross white, just get your afro, but do not paint your face because of how blackface was entered into the American culture, okay? This was way before America was what it is now. It still ain't what it is now, okay? All joined together, all kumbaya and shit. And so when she said that, and, you know, Twitter blasted her ass. They basically said, oh, how dare you say that it's okay for people to wear blackface? Here we go, white people again, not understanding what they're saying. Why is this bitch on TV? And so now, you know, there's a smear campaign going on against her because she said some comments before when she worked for Fox News. And basically, I believe there was one comment where she said that, you know, Santa Claus was white and people just need to get over it. Well, you know, Santa Claus is motherfucking white, okay? People do need to get over it, all right? Now, I didn't see anything wrong with that comment as well. But now, when I'm seeing, and I don't care if she's black, white, Asian, Hispanic, but when I see people, and when you have hosts like this who are very controversial, because I'm controversial as well, so people fly off, and I'm telling you, I'm gonna speak about a subject here in a second. When I basically called Cardi B's makeup artist MUA Black Swan, I called her a catfish because the way that she looked before and after makeup. I said, I'm sorry, I cannot stand behind this. I get it that the girl has been through a lot, she's been lied on, but the obvious is the fucking obvious. And when I see shit like this, I'm gonna call it for what it is, but we'll explain that in a little while, okay? Since this is all about, you know, kind of a racist fuckery Friday today. But needless to say, her contract with NBC was supposed to end in December, but it ended up ending earlier because of this blackface comment, which leads me to believe that she already had some issues with NBC and they were gonna let her go anyway, but because of this, it was just kind of like a stake in the nail, like, okay, you don't understand why blackface is wrong, bitch, you gotta go, okay? So they're ending her contract, she's not coming back, they're running reruns, she's gonna get $50 million and go and create her own motherfucking show in damn network. So the bitch, just like Tommy Lorraine or whatever her name is, Tommy Lauren, the white woman, just like when she got fired for saying some fuck shit and somebody ended up picking her ass back up, it's gonna be same with Megyn Kelly, okay? Because she has an audience and people still believe in her. Do I personally think that after that comment, is Megyn Kelly racist? I don't. And here's why, okay? Because white people legitimately, okay, have questions. And I have plenty of white friends that ask me questions, and I'm that black friend that asks my white friends questions too, especially when it comes to culture, okay? Because a lot of people, and I was discussing this with my husband tonight, don't understand the difference between culture and racism, okay? What is culture? What is racism? And so when Megyn Kelly asked the question, she said, what is racism? Because when I was coming up as a child, it was okay in our culture, the white culture, to wear blackface as long as you were not disrespectful to anybody else and not putting it on to laugh at anybody else, okay? And in white culture coming up, which a lot of us can't identify with, especially if we're black, because we weren't raised in white culture, vice versa, they weren't raised in black culture. How do we know when something is legitimately offensive, okay? Is it offensive to black people? Is it offensive to white people? Is it offensive to Asian people? And so when I heard her ask that question, I said, you know what? Instead of people condemning her and basically calling her a racist and she lacks understanding, not every single host is going to know every single thing. And so when she asked the question, she was legitimately asking a question that needed to be answered. The only reason it didn't get answered is because nobody black was on that panel. But she ended up bringing Roland Martin on and some other light-skinned chick, but they chose. I don't understand why they always bring the light-skinned chicks to talk about black on black issues, and they're directly caught in the middle. I don't get that shit, but okay. I could have saw many people, I know plenty of hosts that could have basically sat in that position beside Roland Martin and would have been able to communicate it to her in a way where she was able to understand it. But somebody that was raised by racially ambiguous, I don't see how she was able to even speak for African Americans when she herself has been light-skinned. But I'm not gonna put her picture up here because I'm not about, I see the agenda. But to make a long story short, so I get it that the blackface was created to mock black people, their lips, their, our white eyes when we're dark and shit like that. And it was used for white people to laugh at us. And even when black actors wanted to get into the game, this years ago, okay? They made black actors actually wear blackface as well. I believe it was shoe polish or some shit on their face. I don't know, okay? Because in order to fit into white culture, and this is what they laughed at, this is what they talked about, not all of them, but some of them, this is what you had to do. And a lot of black people as well as white people did this, okay? One, because yes, they were racist. They wanted to laugh at, us for our features, unique features. I have a big ass nose, I have big lips, but you see they ass going to get motherfucking tanned, ass shots, hip shots, and everything, okay? So if we're going to condemn people wearing blackface, I think Kim Kardashian and all of her sisters need to be condemned as well, okay? If we're going to condemn, white people going trick-or-treating with blackface. But this is one of the instances where I would have to say that Megyn Kelly had a legit question because she was raised thinking it was okay. And why was she raised thinking it was okay? Because this was what was taught to her, okay? When whatever you learn in your household, I don't care how educated you are, some things are gonna stay with you first because you do get your first education at home. And the fact that she was raised in suburban white America and this was okay, she had a legit answer to say, when is it okay for us to wear blackface, to basically honor some of the black artists and people that we love and it not be seen as racist. And I say this, and I was talking to my husband tonight about this, and I'm gonna end it because I'm getting in my feelings a lot, because I see the double standard. I see something that was introduced into the white American culture, not black culture, to basically pick at black folk. Okay, to shame them, to talk, just to oppress them and everything. But then, when we have somebody white that legitimately loves Michael Jackson or Prince or Diana Ross, they buy their tickets to their concert more than we do. Why is it not okay for them to go as their character as long as they're not being offensive, to honor them? All of the costumes in Party City are white characters. Superman, goddamn, the Joker, Every single body. When I go to buy my daughter a damn costume in Party City, nobody's raising awareness to say, all of these goddamn costumes and characters that y'all have in Party City, except for Black Panther or something like that, are primarily white costumes. But that's not offensive. It's offensive to me when I go shopping because I'm like, why can't my daughter go as a black girl? Why can't my daughter go as a black character? Why does it have to be a male character? We just finally got the first black, female cartoon character. Not cartoon character. God damn it, Black Panther. I'm talking about cartoon character. Anyway, but I mean, we do have a black cartoon character as well. Tiana from damn Princess and the Frog, but they done lightened her ass up anyway. So I don't know if you guys have been following that story, but it's just like, I get it that the blackface was introduced to insult and to just, put down black people and to pick at us and everything like that. But it's like, so was the word nigger. The word nigger was introduced by the white American culture to basically degrade us, to make us feel ignorant, less than, but yet black people have taken it and flipped it and made it good. So when we have legit white people who are not racist, and I don't think Megyn Kelly is racist, I think she had a legitimate question that needed to be answered. Do I think she should have lost her show behind this? No. But I feel that there was some other issues going on behind the scenes and they just kind of used this as a way to scoot her ass out the door. But she'll be back working. But if blackface was once meant to be offensive, but yet now we have a lot of people who are white, and you cannot say that all white people are racist, okay? Just forget that bullshit. No. Because in order for us to move forward, the same black people like Dr. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, they had to work with white people to shift the mindset, to shift the laws, okay? So we didn't do it on our own. But if blackface was introduced as a way to degrade and down black people and pick at our features and just how country and ignorant and stupid we are, so was the word nigga. But you still have a lot of people, especially black people and white people, using the word nigga. Some people get in trouble for it, especially white people get in trouble for it. But Eminem, Machine Gun Kelly, and all the motherfuckers are using nigga all day. But as long as it's cool and it's I can dance to it and he got some swag and he look good, it's okay. It's okay. So I do not get the double standard, and the question needs to be asked. Is this blackface a part of American culture? No. Scratch that. Let me get some water real quick. Because I really want y'all to think about this. When is it okay? When is it okay for us to come together as one? I'm talking about whites, blacks, Asians, Hispanics, and everybody. Because there are some things that I possibly could say about Asians, all right? Like when I go into their beauty supply stores. I feel, and a lot of them do this, but not all of them, okay? But this can be stereotyped as well. When I go into their stores to buy whatever I need for my hair, for my skin, I feel like I'm being watched, okay? But have I legitimately ever asked or sat down with an Asian American or somebody from Asia to really get their perspective on it? Because some of them are offended that they are looked at that way without even being questioned or without people getting to know them. And so it's like, when is it okay for them to legitly, especially white people, ask the question, when is something offensive? Because in reality, they don't know. They're confused as we are confused, because some white people can say nigger and some can't. I can wear blackface and some white people can't. It's like, so the double standard just needs to stop. The hypocrisy needs to stop, because at the end of the day, people are going to continue wearing blackface, saying the word nigga, as long as we as black Americans deem that sometimes it's okay and sometimes it's not, okay? So them taking her off the air is not going to solve the problem, and I really think that we should have used this as an opportunity to educate her, because she was taught that this was okay. But why was she taught? What is it in their culture that we're not seeing that makes it okay for them to post pictures of their pussy hair, but we can't, okay? What is it in their culture that still makes them think that it's okay for them to wear blackface, okay? But we can wear white costumes on Halloween, but it's okay. It's okay. Nobody asked this question. So let me get out of here because I'm going to get in my goddamn feelings. Let me go on and move on to Tamar and Monica, because I could talk about this shit all day, okay? Let me go ahead and get in the comments and see what the hell y'all talking about over here. Whew. Okay. All right. I see y'all over there. Yes. So if nobody can wear blackface that's white, then nobody white can use the word nigga, okay? I don't want to see y'all buying Machine Gun Kelly's albums, G-Eazy, just because he got a little black swag in him, allowing him to say the word nigga, okay? Eminem to say the word nigga. No! Make up your motherfucking mind. Can they say it or can they not? Can they wear blackface or can they not? Make up your mind. Oh. Let me see. Moving on. Hate talking about race. Lord Jesus, I do. It's too much. It's just too much, wishy-washy. One day you want them to not to do it. One day you do. It's like, when it's okay. It's like, I would hate to be a white person in this society because it's like, honestly, walking on pins and needles. Should I say it? Should I not? I listen to the music. The artists put it out. They spend more money on the artist's music as it is, as a whole. So make up your motherfucking mind. That's all I'm saying. Make up your mind, and please don't use this woman as a way to display your frustrations at some real shit that she's talking about. And I think she asked a legit question, but I'm going to move on for real. To Tamar and Monica. Hit the wine glass if you having a good goddamn time. Woo! Let me see what the hell y'all talking about over here. Moderators, please do not block people. Okay, you can put them in timeout, but do not block. I don't like the blocking on my channel. Just like I have an opinion, I want every single viewer out there to have an opinion. As long as they're not insulting or threatening like somebody else in the comments, please let them voice their opinion. I don't care how offensive it comes off as, okay? I'm the most offensive bitch on YouTube, all right? I don't care. Let people, let people say what they're gonna say. Let me see. Next topic. I see y'all in y'all damn feelings over there. No, y'all can call me a coon or whatever, but, make up your goddamn mind, okay? Half of y'all out there calling me a coon and shit are the main motherfuckers dancing to G-Eazy and Machine Gun Kelly and all them motherfuckers, okay? Probably got white friends right now saying the word nigga to you, but yet I'm a coon. No. Okay, next subject. For real. This wine kicking in now. Okay. Tamar and Monica. Now, Tamar did some fuck shit on Instagram as usual, and I get her. The bitch is so real. So real. But at times, just like me, her mouth gets her in trouble. I think she means well, but it comes off as being sarcastic, okay, and shady and disrespectful. It was Monica's birthday, her ex-friend. And I believe Snoop Dogg's wife ended up posting a photo congratulating Monica, wishing her happy birthday or whatever. Tamar's under the comments because she's blocked by Monica, basically stating that, I wish her a happy birthday. She blocked me, meaning Monica, and I don't understand why she blocked me because I want all sisters to stick together and unite, okay? That's pretty much what she said, okay? I'm not reading it verbatim, but it was real nasty, okay? Because it was Monica's birthday, why are you bringing that up on her birthday, okay? This is not the time to talk about, why you're blocked and why you're not friends, because Tamar honestly knows why Monica doesn't fuck with her, okay? But because Tamar is used to having control over situations, she cannot take the silence, okay? She's a very boisterous, emotional person, and she wants to talk about a lot of shit, okay? She likes to get it off her chest, but when she is dealing with someone who has class, who has composure like Monica, she doesn't know how to handle it. So this is her way of kind of crying out for help, but it's coming out as salty as fuck. Now, let me tell you what I know here. I do know that Monica does not fuck with Tamar and hasn't fucked with Tamar ever since Tamar went on the reel Monica went on the reel after Tamar got fired, okay? And so she basically said on Wendy, yes, I unfollowed Toya, I unfollowed Tiny, anybody that went on that show, and they're supposed to be my friend, okay? Because Tamar's real childish, she's really emotional, okay? I get her. Is it a lot? Yes, but I get where she's coming from, okay? Now, and don't y'all say because we Pisces, okay? No, I don't operate like that, goddamn. I don't operate, you don't fuck with me, you don't want to fuck with me, okay? To each his own. Now, So she basically got on TV bragging about her unfollowing everybody because basically, you know, their loyalty should have lied with her and they shouldn't have went on that show knowing that they fired their friend. Okay, so she, you know, these bitches ain't my friend. You know what I'm saying? Let me unfollow them, and then gets on Wendy Williams acting brand new. I was gonna follow them back, meaning Monica. I was gonna follow her back, but I saw the bitch had blocked me. I would have blocked your motherfucking ass too, okay? If you can't make up your mind whether you're gonna fuck with me or not, then I'm going to create some stability in my life. Because let me tell you something. I preached about this the other day. I put it up in a post. And I said, you got to watch out for bitches who are very manipulative. I said, you got to watch out for bitches that will, you know, basically it's all about them. What you doing to me? Why are you doing this to me? Tamar has that same attitude. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? And this is kind of why I put that tweet out. Cardi B does the same goddamn thing. People are always doing stuff to me. And so they forget what they're doing to other in the process while they're doing all this complaining, all this cussing out, all this blocking, all this unfollowing, and then they come to their senses and they figure, well, maybe I should have had a conversation with this person before I went off, okay? And Tamar, like I said, she's very quick, you know what I'm saying, very emotional, just says the shit and then wants to go and try to talk about it. But Monica has honestly given me the impression, dealing with Brandy, once you cross her, once you fuck her over, she's not going back and forth with you, okay? And Monica sees your ass as a train wreck, as somebody that's over emotional, and she has kids, she has a life, she's trying to remain balanced. You'll never see Monica really in no beefs. Yeah, she's probably threw a few shots at Brandy, but for the most part, she's kept it more classier than what Brandy has, okay? Tamar is like me. She'll, you know, go the fuck off, but me, it takes a lot. You gotta knock at my door. You gotta knock at my motherfucking door and keep knocking before you get a response out of me. And even before I go off on your ass, I'll consult with some people close to me, especially my husband, like, whew, bless his little ears. My God, bless his little ears. Because he'll see me. He'll just be like, Tasha, calm down. It's not that serious. But then when I get out of my emotions, I'm like, you know what? It really wasn't that serious. But Tamar doesn't have anybody that she trusts and that she's willing to listen to before she goes off and fucks up like friendships and people fucking with her, because a lot of people don't get down like that. They're like Monica, if you got a problem with me, we need to talk about it as grown women. You going on the internet throwing shots and then you expect for me to continue fucking with you? No, I like peace. I like tranquility in my life, and I'm not about that fake shit, okay? Somebody else can be, you're somebody else's problem, not mine. I got 2 kids that are emotionally unstable. I don't know how many kids Monica has, but I know she has kids, okay? She has kids that are emotionally unstable, and she doesn't need a 4th one because Tamar does have childlike traits. By the way, she just pops off and she gets emotional and she's, you know, rolling her head and shit. She's hard to deal with, hard to comprehend. And a lot of people can't take her in, and it's either you love her or you motherfucking hate her. The same shit with me. You either love me or you motherfucking hate me, or you love to motherfucking hate me. But that's me. I'm unapologetic about it. Tamar's like that. But I don't think Tamar should be out here trying to act like she doesn't have a clue as to why Monica is not fucking with her, because she clearly knows why Monica is not fucking with her. And from the Monica that I know and that I've seen over the years, if Monica not fucking with you, if she cuts you off, ain't no motherfucking going back. She done saw some shit in your ass that done made her uncomfortable, that has disrupted her inner peace. And she's not about to go on that motherfucking train ride with your ass on and off, okay? So I commend Monica for being a stand-up woman and not fucking with her, and Tamar is just gonna have to get over it, okay? You can't go out here saying shit about people and not expecting them to react, okay? And understand where you're coming from most of the time, because a lot of people are not gonna get a personality like Tamar, just like a lot of people are not gonna get a personality like me unless you're close to me, okay? So I understand why Monica is not fucking with her, and I don't blame Monica for not fucking with her. I fuck with Monica for, you know, basically, she's not here for the fuck shit, and Tamar knows this, but because she can't get her way, this is why she's going in the post, you know, taking these shots on this girl's birthday tonight. I don't understand why she doesn't want to be friends with me. I want all women to get together. That's like you throwing her under the bus, but yet you still, you still trying to come off like you're the good person in this, but you wouldn't even be in this situation if you would have kept your ass off Wendy Williams and out the comment sections, and then you would know, okay? You would know why she's not fucking with you, because Monica acts like a grown woman. She has grown woman conversations, okay? Hit the wine glass. Moving on. Tamar and this goddamn fuck shit. Whew. Jesus. Let me go on over here to the comments just for a quick second, see what the hell y'all talking about. Y'all better be hitting the goddamn wine glass. Somebody said, Tasha, breathe. I'm breathing. This is how I talk, goddammit. Okay. You know what? Somebody said this in the comments. They calling Tamar narcissist. Let's talk about narcissism for a second before I move on to my Nene Leakes story and then Will and Jada. Okay, first of all, have you ever truly looked, for those that are quick to throw out the word narcissism, okay? I want people to truly look at the definition of narcissism, okay? Because a lot of people kind of get are under the impression that being narcissist is like a bad thing. There are some good narcissists and there are some bad narcissists, okay? Because when you look at the definition of narcissism, let me get some goddamn wine. Teddy, they about to work my nerves tonight, goddammit. What is ask yourself, when you read the definition of narcissism is a person that's always, thinking about themselves, who values themselves, who put themselves above everybody else. What is wrong with that? What is wrong with that? Because somebody doesn't see themselves on the level as anybody else. And yes, they may have a bigger ego than most, but what is truly wrong with that, okay? Because I know you always hear it all the time. You should have high self-esteem. You should be, grateful. You should be loving. But then when you have these celebrities like Tamar, like goddamn Monica, or anybody else that we're talking about, Lena Dunham, who has just the boldness to put her pussy hairs out on the internet, and everybody wants to call that narcissism. But I get it. There are some narcissists that take it to another level, and then you have some that just genuinely tell themselves, because the whole world is telling them they're not shit, okay? That yes, I am a great person. Yes, I am the shit. Yes, I'm probably better than most people, because this is the attitude you honestly need to have living in a competitive society. Okay, so I don't really see the word narcissist as a bad thing unless you see a person misusing it, okay, and really just over gloating and just boastful and just I'm better and I'm just shitting on other people. No, but you do have some people who genuinely just love themselves and put themselves, and push themselves up, push themselves harder. Basically see themselves as better than other people, primarily because you have a world that tells you you're not, okay? So it's either one or the other. I don't see people that's in between, okay? I see people, especially if you want to be in the limelight, if you want to be a celebrity, you gotta honestly tell yourself, I'm the shit, I'm the best. This should be about me, because honestly, you're in competition with yourself. And we all know that we have a lower self and a high self, and that lower self can really tell you some shit. You ain't shit. And start listening to all the, comments out there. You ain't shit. You ain't gonna never be nothing. Look at you. You're ugly. You're too dark. That's why we got bitches bleaching and everything like that. It's just people taking it to a whole nother level. But I don't see anything wrong with people being narcissistic or whatever, as long as they're not affecting or damaging other people. Okay, so just stop with that, all right? Just stop. Oh, I hate that word. People just use that word too loosely, not understanding exactly what it is. Now, yes, Tamar is a good narcissist, okay? Because she's caring. I don't see her as a cutthroat, stabbing bitches in the back. No, she's just over emotional. She thinks about herself a lot. It needs to be all about me, me, me. But it's honestly coming from a place of like crying. She wants attention primarily because she didn't get it. And she was always in the shadow of her sister. So you got to understand where people are coming from when they do display traits of, look at me. This is all about me. There's a reason for that shit, okay? There's a reason. Now, moving on to, who did I say we're going to move on to? Nene Leakes. Shout out to Armand Wiggins, okay? The newest YouTube phenomenon. This brother came from Facebook, tearing it up on motherfucking Facebook. Facebook wasn't trying to hear that shit. And so now he's on YouTube and he's bringing great stories and great content. His show is very fun. And the other day he had me on the show. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I knew he texted me and told me he had a show, but I didn't know it was going to be like this, but I don't think he knew either. I think it was all a surprise. It was like being at the right place at the right time and all the elements just fit. Now, if you don't know, Armand Wiggins ended up interviewing Nene's grandson's baby mama, Simone, the girl in the red over here. Okay, she had a baby by Nene's alleged cocaine addict son, Bryson, and she hasn't received any support, child support, from Bryson, okay, during the whole pregnancy. Now, she says that Bryson knows that the baby is his. She's been trying to serve him papers. He has refused, I guess, to accept, or they can't find him to serve. I don't know, but she's been calling out Nene because apparently, I guess, she reached out to Nene saying that she needed help. You know, this is her third child, I believe. Okay, so different daddy situations, you know, and she's frustrated that Nene is a celebrity. She has the money to help out where her son is lacking. And so she's expecting Nene to pay. Okay, now she went about this the wrong way. I guess she got a little frustrated that Nene basically told her to go fuck herself. I'm not paying for that baby, which I do not think that Nene should pay for that motherfucking baby, okay? I do wholeheartedly believe and stand by Nene's decision not to help this girl with that baby, okay? She was fucking this nigga when he was working at Burger King only because he was Nene's son. Because I've seen her Instagram posts and everything where she says that, she got offered a deal to be on a reality show, but Bryson ended up turning it down. And she's like, what the fuck? I like $1 million checks too. So I personally think, okay, that she did get with him to have a baby by somebody who didn't have money and who was living off his mom as a way for her to be somewhat linked blood-wise to the Leakes, okay? Because we all know that they are a pretty popular couple, worth a lot of money. I ain't gonna say she's worth a lot of money now because them goddamn medical bills probably kicking her ass. Shout out to Greg. I hope that Greg makes it through this. I know he's suffering. I don't know if he's in remission, and I haven't been following it, but the last time I saw, he was diagnosed with cancer. So I do know that shit can get real expensive, insurance or not. So I do pray that he makes it through it, okay? But do I personally think that, because a lot of people are dragging Nene. A lot of people say, oh, Nene should help. And she ended up basically telling the girl on the Armand Wiggins show, trying to get his name right. She said that I'm never going to help you with this baby, okay? You will never get any support from me. I don't give a shit what you tell who. You are hearing it from my mouth. I will put a restraining order on you, do whatever I got to do to keep you out of my motherfucking life. It is not my responsibility, okay? And so a lot of people were like, oh, here we go with that. And my grandma used to say this too, and my mama did too. Shout out to them. They taught me a lot of good shit. They used to drill in my head. And I like that Nene is from the South and she's not living by this concept, because there are a lot of grandmamas right now that are raising their kids, they're irresponsible ass kids, babies, and they should be honestly living their best lives. They shouldn't have to raise their kids because their kids ain't got their shit together. You want to go out here and have kids, you need to be financially responsible for them, okay? And so I like that Nene is not taking on this mentality and just generational curse of allowing your kids to go out there and do fuck shit and then you save them, especially when they're grown. So I commend her for that. And this girl who had a baby by Nene's cocaine addict son or whatever, allegedly, because, allegedly he got a cocaine problem. I don't know. I ain't seen him snort. I don't know. But if she laid down with Burger King flipping Bryson, as she called him, then she needs to honestly wait on those Burger King checks to get garnished. That is not Nene's responsibility, and I'm glad that Nene is not saving her son, okay? And I'm glad that she kind of had sons, because if she would have had a female, and this is what my grandmama and my mama used to tell me, you go out there and get your ass pregnant, okay? Go out there and get your ass pregnant if you want. I'm not raising no baby. And I'd be like, yes, you are. And my mama used to tell this to my grandma, yes, you are, because my grandma raised me. Because when a woman has a baby, she's going to raise that baby alone. Okay, she's gonna die alone. She's gonna raise that baby alone. And I've heard this before, and I've seen it happen because it happens in the black community a lot. A lot of grandmamas raising their kids, okay? Their kids going out to the club, selling drugs, going to jail. They raising the goddamn kids, health bad, ain't got no help, all kind of fuck shit. But I'm glad that Nene is not doing this. But I'm glad that Nene didn't have a girl, because honestly, if she did, she probably would have ended up raising that baby, because a lot of females, especially grandmothers, end up feeling sorry for their female daughters. And guess what? If the teenage daughter gets pregnant, even the adult daughter gets pregnant, she ends up taking that baby back home to the parents. And so the parents end up raising that baby. But for a man, it's different, because they're not bringing the babies home. So if they go out there and make a baby with somebody else's daughter, that baby going home with that mama's parents and shit like that. So I don't personally believe that Nene has any responsibility for this, and I'm glad that she's breaking that generational fucked up curse and not supporting. And she's not supporting her son's baby if this is his baby. Let me get some goddamn water. I'm sitting here dry mouth this shit. Let me pull up the comments for a second. Get some goddamn water. But I hope y'all went over to Armand Wiggins. Y'all saying appreciate. I'm just saying, like, I know a lot of people gonna get in their feelings about this. I'm sorry. That's not Nene's responsibility. And like, it's an old saying, if a girl gets pregnant, she's taking that baby home to her parents. But if you got a little boy, you're kind of on the safe side, because he ain't bringing that baby home. That baby going home with the little girl that had her, okay? And so honestly, this woman opened her legs for the third time to have a baby by somebody else, and she ain't even 30 years old yet, by a child who was allegedly addicted to cocaine and works at Burger King. That bitch need to wait on them Burger King checks to get garnished. I don't need to say any more about this situation. You laid up and had a baby with him and thought that Nene was gonna take care of him? Nah, bitch. I'm so glad that Nene is breaking that fucked up generational curse. And there's probably some grandmamas right now on my channel looking at their damn grandbabies, raising them because they have to. Because they feel that they have to, because their parents ain't shit. And I know they wish that they could honestly be out living their lives traveling, but instead they picking up the slack that their kids are leaving. Nah, fuck that. Shout out to Nene, okay? Shout out to Nene for living her best life as a grandmother, okay? Her time raising kids is over. She raised Bryce. He turned out to be a crackhead. Ain't shit that she could do about it. This man is making decisions for himself, okay? Next class. Woo! Will and Jada. Y'all having a good time? I hope so. Ooh, I can't wait till I'm off tomorrow. Jesus, I've been working like crazy. Let me see. Damn, these comments is going fast. These comments is going real fast. I see y'all. How many we got in the goddamn live tonight? I can't even see that. Moderators, let me know. Teddy said don't. Daddy said he over it. Daddy said he over it. Let me see. Woo! I am hot. Got on this goddamn sweatshirt. Okay. All right, so next is Will and Jada. Let me pull this up. Then we're going to talk about Cardi B's makeup artist. And we're probably going to, talk about Spice a little bit. I like, the stance that she took on bleaching and telling chocolate girls to love their skin. And then we're going to end the show, okay? Whew. Ooh, it's a lot of talking tonight. A lot of goddamn talking. Let me take a little break here for a second. Okay. Shout out to 6K. Okay? The realest motherfucking show on the internet. You want to laugh? You want to have a good goddamn time? You don't want to take life too serious? Unwind with Tashak and Teddy. Okay, now, who out there watched Red Table Talk? Now, I know a lot of people watched it. Everybody was waiting on this goddamn issue. Everybody was waiting on it. And my ass was listening just like this. You see my face in this damn photo? This is exactly how I was listening, because I was waiting on the fuck shit. Y'all know I talked about this on my channel some weeks back. Regarding Will and Jada and their definition of marriage. And I unwind it a little bit, okay? But today we're going to go a little bit further because, Jada said some things that I wanted to point out that was good, okay? I don't need to drag everybody all the time, okay? But I do want to drag them for some shit that they didn't acknowledge and that they didn't see regarding their daughter Willow, okay? They talked a lot about, what went on in the marriage and why Jada was so depressed and her not wanting to be married and just everything. And there's going to be a part 2, and I'm going to make a separate video on that, okay? So, but for now, hope you watched it. If you didn't, you can get off the channel when the show is over and you can go over there and watch it, okay? Watch it. Now, Jada said a lot of things that a lot of women aren't understanding. And I saw some of the videos and people were like, I don't understand what she meant about she didn't want to get married. Okay, she didn't like the idea of marriage, okay? Is this what she mean by having an open relationship? Somewhat, but not everything, okay? Guys, not everybody likes or wants to get married, okay? Not everybody dreams of that fairy tale wedding, walking down the aisle and all that shit. I didn't have a wedding, Do I regret having a wedding? I kind of do, because you get older and you're like, damn, like, I should have brought my family around. But I was just like, they was on some fuck shit then, so I ain't want that shit at my wedding. I ain't want all that negativity. I saw what happened at my sister's wedding. I was like, no. But I kind of wanted to come on here and kind of unwind just a little bit real quick what Jada meant about she didn't like the idea of marriage. See, marriage, and if you do your research on marriage, yes, it's in the Bible. Yes, you should get married before you have a baby and shit. But marriage was really kind of introduced to protect people's assets, okay? If a man had a baby with a woman, so if he merged with her and said that this is my wife, if something happened to him, everything that he owned would end up going to her to protect her, okay? And so that's kind of why marriage really came into, was conceived or whatever. But I understand where Jada's coming from, because a lot of people do think that marriage is like, just this fairy tale. I'm going to be a at-home wife. My husband is going to, work and take care of me. And Jada had all of this, okay? But she didn't want it. Primarily because when you get married and you have somebody like Will who's driven, and like I said, my grandmother always told me this. There's 2 things a woman will do alone. A man will support. But there's 2 things she will do alone. Raise a baby and die. And when Jada was kind of forced to get married by her mom, she did what she thought was right, because everybody has this idea that marriage is the best way to go. You should get married. You don't want to raise your kids out of wedlock. I do personally believe in not raising in raising kids in wedlock, because it does protect them if something does happen to the parents, or if something happens to one parent, all right? And maybe they've gotten to some issues. I am, in charge of his estate or whatever, vice versa with me. So I do like marriage for that, but these ideas that they have around marriage, the wife can't do this, wives have to stay home, they have to take the back seat, and Jada took the back seat while Will kind of went off and built this big ass career. Even before the show aired, Red Table Talk, he was in Beijing, he talked about it. I just flew in from Beijing, I've been gone for 2 months. Okay, Jada's here, even though she's doing what she loves to do. She's got her show, her kids are raised, but it was like that the entire marriage. And even though Jada was an actress, she wasn't a big actress like Will. Will was the face, okay? She was kind of like Will Smith's wife, okay? Yes, she did a few movies that were big, but at the end of the day, she was looked at as Will Smith's wife, and she had to take her kids every single word to auditions, on the road, and she's talked about this. And that shit can be fucking draining. You got a husband out here who thinks, and most men are trained like this, if I give him the house, if I give him the car, if I give him the money, I don't necessarily need to give my time, okay? And so that can be a toll on a woman. That can really kind of destroy a woman, because she's thinking like, well, why in the fuck am I in this relationship? Why am I married to someone who feels that they don't have to give me their personal time? They just have to give me a house, a car, a this or that, and I just have to raise these babies and think that everything is okay. But women are built different, okay? We're emotional creatures. We can be okay, and that's why you'll see most women raising men Okay, they can get out of prison, come right home and shit. You know, men are staying home more than women now because women, honestly, it's like we want it all. We want to be equal. We want to go out there and get the big jobs and be looked at just as equal as men. But at the end of the day, it's like, you know, traditionally, these laws have been written to favor men. Men go out and do this. Women have to stay home and do this. And so I can understand why she was depressed, why she was crying 45 days, and she said that, you know, we'll miss some days or whatever. Primarily is because she was depressed. She didn't want that life that she thought, you know, that everybody told her, you know, she needs to have. She honestly wants a relationship where she can have fun with somebody. And if she wants to be in an open relationship and they want to sleep with everybody, they can do that without having to feel that it's some type of sin being married, okay? Marriage says you can't do this, you can't do that. And so honestly, my husband and I are kind of the same way. We don't live according to what a marriage is and what it's not. We make it our own, okay? But in the eyes of the Bible and the eyes of the world, marriage is supposed to be like this. And if you don't live like this, you're married, you know, you're basically, you know, it's bullshit. It's not marriage. You know what I'm saying? It's not the way that it was intended to be. And so I kind of want to, and I'm not dragging her in this session. I'm not. I've dragged her before in the past, but I understood her coming from, it's like woman to woman. You know, you have a baby, you're the one that has to take 3 months off, okay? Lord forbid you had twins or something like that. You got to put your career on hold it while this man is all making all this money. Lord forbid he gets a side chick, you at home, fat, ugly. She didn't get fat, she's skinny and pretty. But I'm just saying, shit happens. And you don't have your shit together. Why? Because you honestly sacrificed everything for this idea of a family that your husband or significant other goes out to make. And that shit ain't fulfilling, okay? It doesn't make you feel like you're contributing to this world, although you have kids, because, you know, honestly, I see women with 4, 5, 6 kids that still go out there and work and handle their motherfucking business. So I get her from that perspective, and I don't see, you know, and a lot of women are not happy in that position, and I'm glad that she was able to share that so that regardless, you know, whether people see her as just like, oh, she's Will Smith's wife, she has all this money, she has the greatest life. Money does not make you happy, okay? Having money, him having a job, you having kids does not define a marriage. What defines a marriage is honestly between you and your partner. And so if her and Will like to swing and do all this other shit and that makes them happy, and those are the rules that they kind of want to bring into their marriage, I mean, we really can't judge that. It's funny as fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's funny as fuck. But at the end of the day, this is honestly what makes them happen. But I'm going to be looking out for part 2. Okay? Because I know they're going to talk about, you know, them leading up to the divorce, partly because Jada felt left out. Jada felt like Will just had this other vision in mind, and honestly, she's feeling left out. Like, I'm not contributing to this. Yes, I'm working, but it's not as big as what Will is doing. And most women honestly want to be equal, if they're real women, to their mates. Now, I did see something, and I heard something in this interview. During that time when she was crying for like 45 days or whatever, and I believe Will talked about winning the Nobel Peace Prize or something like that. And Willow had the hot single, Whip My Hair. And Jaden, you know, had the Karate Kid or some shit. He said that was the most, that was probably one of the greatest moments in his life. His whole family is succeeding. But during a previous episode, when Willow talked about cutting, she talked about cutting after that hit single, Whip My Hair. So while you got Jada over here crying and shit in this big ass house, and that's why I don't really believe in big houses, because you can't take the hinges off the motherfucking door, okay? If your kids is in there doing some shit, you can't see it because they're in a whole nother fucking area of the house. How in the fuck am I supposed to see if you got a bitch in there or a little boy in there, you giving head, you doing something you ain't got no business, like Willow was cutting, okay? Jada in the room crying because Will ain't spending no time with her, and she's depressed because she's not on the, you know, on the same level as Will. Will is off, you know, in entertaining the world, and yet they got a little girl that they pushed to be successful because they weren't successful as kids, and they wanted those what they call those because it happens a lot. It's like when we grow up poor, we feel that, oh, all of the things that we wanted and our parents didn't push us to get when we were, younger, we're going to push our kids. And this is exactly what they did. And that's why Willow ended up cutting. And that's the reason why they didn't know she was cutting, because Jada was all motherfucking crying because she didn't want to be married. Will is off signing Nobel Peace Prizes and shit. Willow's in her room, shaving her motherfucking head and cutting. Okay? Now that's the part that really pissed me off, because I'm like, y'all sitting here talking about this goddamn marriage and what you wanted and what he wanted, but yet you got a child that you just found out about a few months ago that was cutting herself, and she probably could have ended her life in another part of the house because y'all built this big ass house and couldn't fucking communicate, okay? So I'm just gonna end it right there, and I will bring more, okay, during part 2. Look out for that. Look out for that. Woo, I'm tired. Jesus. Hit the wine glass if y'all having a good time. My country ass over here. Thank y'all for sitting through my country ass accent. Okay. Now, let me see. I see y'all over there in the damn comments and shit. And a lot of women go through that. I see y'all in the comments talking about Jada's not fulfilled. A lot of women go through that because we're emotional beings. And if we're not emotionally fulfilled, then yes, we're going to be off somewhere goddamn crying. Our kids are going to be off doing whatever they're doing because we're too busy wrapped in our damn selves, okay? So I honestly think they should, I don't know. People just need to listen. They need to watch, because I saw a lot of humane things that a lot of people go through, especially women being married, thinking that marriage is like this fairy tale thing. But a lot of times they in the house taking motherfucking pills and shit, drinking, kids doing whatever they want, and then you end up in situations like this, money or not. Okay. All right. Now, for those of y'all that had a problem, and then I'm going to end the show, okay? I just told y'all I was going to speak on this and I was going to make a separate video, but because I was too tired this week and I'm still a little tired, my trainer worked me the fuck out this morning. I was like, please, I just need to work out, get all this energy, this negative energy out of me, okay? And restore myself. Meditate, had great sex. Shout out to my husband. Jesus. Thank you for that, man. Whew. He sure will just put it on. Anyway, I posted this photo a couple days ago. Y'all know, first of all, shout out to people who understand my personality, okay? I've been very sarcastic from the beginning. I was the same bitch that called Tiny ugly. And I'm going to continue to be that same bitch. I don't give a fuck. 5 million subscribers, 10 million. I'm still going to be the same bitch. All these people saying, oh, you got more subscribers, you got to be politically correct. Watch what you say. No. Nope, I'm very different, okay? Because I am a comedic entertainer, okay? We're going to laugh about some shit. We're going to learn about some shit. We learn the most shit from comedians, okay? Now, this is, just in case if you don't remember, she done went viral. She was the woman that made a video on Cardi B, her experience with Cardi B. I'm getting a little tipsy now, y'all, okay? So stay with me on this story because I'm explaining. And it's going to be my last time explaining it because I ain't taking back shit. Hit the wine glass. Now, the reason I'm explaining it is because a lot of people that are new on my channel don't seem to understand my personality. And I don't know why, okay? This is why it's going to be the last time I'm explaining anything. So I ended up, I follow her videos. She's a very pretty girl, chocolate girl. You know what I'm saying? But I was shocked when I saw this picture here, right here, of the one with the two, ponytails here, because that's her real face. But if you look at all her other videos, she looks completely fucking different. And I looked at this photo as something similar, not too drastic, okay, but something similar to this, okay? Spice did a video. Everybody thought she bleached herself and ended up doing a video celebrating chocolate girls, basically saying she's not going to fit into what America thinks is pretty, okay? So shout out to Spice for that. So when I saw this, I honestly called this a fucking catfish. I said, can't nobody, including Cardi B, say that this woman here can't do no goddamn makeup, because I could not tell the fucking difference. I mean, I could not tell who she was, because I was like, nah, that's not the same girl. So I went through her videos. I said, this is not the same girl. This is a legit photo, the one with her bare face, okay? Is it the right? Yeah, on the right side. And this is after she does her makeup. And if you go to her Instagram, you go to all her videos and you see this, and I was just like, I don't give a fuck who gets in their goddamn feelings, and I still don't give a damn. This is a fucking catfish, okay? A catfish is when you say that you're one person and you come out looking another, all right? Now, I know a lot of people argue, well, Tasha, she did put out her bare face, but I'm like, do you know how many young chocolate girls are watching this? Not even just chocolate girls, just girls in general, okay? Everybody says, yeah, makeup is an expression of art. I get that. But there's levels to this shit, guys, okay? Because when I honestly saw the photo of her with all the makeup on, she has green contacts in, she has everything. We have women who are walking around like this, okay? Men meet them, women meet them, whatever their preference is. But honestly, when you get them home and you want to really get into it with them, you can't, because one, they're afraid to lay down with you. Fuck you, do whatever, give you some head, because they know that they're gonna possibly fuck up the sheets and you're gonna have a hard time scrubbing all that goddamn makeup out your damn hair. Okay? Period. All right? So a lot of people got it in their feelings when I posted this saying, oh, you're shaming a black woman. I'm not shaming a black woman. I'm pointing out the features, and this is the reason why a lot of people are out here saying that black women look like drag queens. This is the reason why a lot of men, okay, like Blame It On Quail, whatever his name is, are able to do these goddamn caricatures of black women. That's what I'm saying. Y'all got to pick and choose when y'all want it. Quay can go out here and dress like a female. I know comedians have done it in the past. Martin Lawrence, Jamie Foxx, or whatever, okay? But it's still a caricature of a black woman. And I don't give a fuck who says that, oh, this is makeup, this is an expression of art. Nope, this is why they are always saying black women look like drag queens. Because when you see the difference, okay? And this is why you're able to put black women up. Even on the Maury Povich show, they put black and white women up. They put them against drag queens because honestly, this is what people see. And a lot of people aren't, they're too afraid to really say it for what it is. So I get that a lot of people are in their feelings, but it doesn't take away from the fact that we have beautiful chocolate girls who paint and cake their faces up to the point where they honestly can't even fucking lay down on sheets. They have to put pillows, goddamn towels down over their pillows just to go to sleep because all that motherfucking makeup is gonna be all over the goddamn sheets. And it's like, when are we going to start to embrace who we are and what we look like, okay? Because honestly, look at the difference. This ain't no different from what Lil Kim does. Look, let me put up Lil Kim. Look at this shit, okay? Bright face, dark features, dark legs. Everybody saying Lil Kim bleach. She didn't. But she wears this makeup to give off an impression that she's beautiful, that she's what America wants, okay, or desires. But yet when you look at her legs, they dark skinned. So if she did bleach, they did a bad motherfucking job. Okay, so for a lot of people that got in their feelings because they said, oh, I was shaming this makeup artist and doing this. No, I was telling the goddamn truth. Okay, I get it that she's been through a lot. I get it that she's been called a drug addict and everything like that. And I've talked to Black Swan. I know a lot of details about this situation that the public does not know yet. And when she gives me permission to bring that forward. But I was just pointing out the obvious that we do have this beautiful chocolate girl on bare face, but then she'll transform into this, and I'm sorry, I just don't believe in this shit. I know y'all saying that this is an expression of art, but them thick drawn eyebrows, them goddamn snuggle up eyelashes, green contacts, highlighting skin, you wonder why our young girls are growing up insecure, because they are looking at this shit and thinking that it's okay, and it's fucking not. I'm sorry, and I'm not taking it back, okay? I'll take back. If you guys thought that I was being mean calling her ugly, she's not an ugly girl. I think she honestly looks better in the picture before without the makeup than she looks now. She honestly looks like goddamn Malibu Dollface out here. I'm just saying, with the makeup, no shade. This is why a lot of black women are being made into caricatures by black men, and they're being called drag queens. And I'm sorry, I'm just over it. I believe in the natural features. I believe in running with your natural nose, a little lipstick, something to kind of smooth out the skin. But the tramp, I'm sorry. Nope. Nope. Now I gotta go. Woo! Okay, let me go. For y'all getting y'all goddamn feeling some more. I'm going to go over here to the comments, ask a few questions. Whew. Okay. I'm tired. I am so tired. I'm not coming back till Monday. I don't know if y'all could tell that I was tired through this live, but I'm not canceling this live. I don't give a fuck how tired I am. Y'all gonna get this damn fuckery. Okay? Did I go over everything? I did. Okay? I did. I'm serious. So I know, I'm sorry if you guys were thinking that I was calling this woman ugly. No, you guys, whoever said that I was calling this woman ugly, was thinking that I was calling this woman ugly. Maybe because you thought that she was ugly. And that's what you saw in the before and after picture. No, what I saw is a goddamn catfish, okay? And I'm tired of it. I'm sorry. I know we got all these beauty bloggers out here teaching y'all how to throw these thick-ass goddamn eyebrows on and these snuggle-up eyelashes and all this goddamn lipstick and green contacts. I went to school with bitches like that. And I'm like, why? And then, you know, after wearing all this weave and makeup and shit, when they take it off, goddamn bumps and craters and open pores. I didn't start wearing makeup until I was 32 years old, y'all. 32. I met the man that I love barefaced with glasses on. I had no hair. All my hair was shaved like this, okay? And he respected me and loved me for who I was because I embraced who I was, okay? But a lot of women can't even fucking go to bed. Go to bed with their goddamn man, all right? And the man honestly can't get in the damn bed because there's goddamn makeup everywhere. He's like, shit, damn, why I can't buy no white sheets. I gotta buy black sheets because your goddamn makeup is all over the goddamn pillow because you are afraid to be yourself around me. Okay, so all I saw in that picture was insecurity. I'm sorry. Okay? Let me go over here to the comments real quick, answer a few questions. Thank y'all so much for sticking around and listening to me and Teddy. And I will come back on Monday with some short videos for y'all. Not no long videos, some short videos unwinding the latest celebrity topics. Somebody said I forgot about Spice. No, I kind of rolled Spice into this. I mean, I like what Spice did. Spice brought attention to the same shit that I was bringing attention to, but she just said it in a nicer way, okay? I'm not nice when it comes to this, okay? I'm not. I'm sorry. If you look like a goddamn drag queen, I don't give a shit how nice you are, how wrong Cardi B done you, you look like a goddamn drag queen. I'm sorry. And you know, honestly, this is why I don't let my daughter on Instagram, because I don't want her, you know, basically saying, oh, I gotta straighten my hair, I gotta wear green eyes. That's my tiny daughter out here fucking losing her damn eyesight. Done had both of her goddamn lenses removed because she colored her eyes just like her insecure ass mama. No, I'm sorry. I don't give a shit. If people did you wrong, talked about you, if you're doing some fuck shit, I'm gonna call it out, okay? So I used her picture as an example because honestly, we do have a lot of chocolate, beautiful black girls who are afraid to put them real selves out there, okay? Now, okay. Let me see. Oh. Okay, I'm answering a few questions then I'm going to end this. I'm tired. Okay, let me see. Go, Tasha. I'm going to answer 2 questions, and I'm going to end this in 10 minutes and tell you what I'm drinking. Okay, I've been drinking it all week. Let me see. Tasha, please check your moderators. You got one in particular that is real foul. Okay. I told the moderators they cannot block anybody. They have to put you in timeout. Okay? I told the moderators that. They know how I get down on my channel. I don't like blocking people. Folks hate me one day. The next day they say, oh, you know what? I do love you. Okay? Let people be who they are. Let me see. What is the makeup artist Instagram? Her Instagram is MUA Black Swan. Okay? Black Swan. But you're not going to see what I just showed you. You're not going to see that. I was like, oh, shit. Let me see. Am I going to answer your email? I hope so. Let me see. Do I think Cardi B was right? About what? About what, Donna? Let me see. Tasha, can you please? Oh, no. Can't talk about that. Tasha, let me see. That's her calling. Don't knock the girl's hustle. I get that's her calling. And a lot of women are making money off of this, okay? A lot of them. But it still does not make it okay. Okay? I'm not trying to knock her hustle. I think she does a great job. That's why I said that anybody that says this bitch can't do makeup is a goddamn lie. Because I didn't even recognize who she was. And if I honestly saw her in the grocery store barefaced versus what she wears, anybody would have been like, I didn't know it was her. I didn't know it was her. I think you should be able to tell who you are with or without makeup. But you couldn't in this case, okay? Let me see. I love you guys too. I love you guys too. George Foreman, yes, I'm working on that. It's a very sensitive topic. That'll be dropping next week. Okay? What type of products do I use on my skin? Aveeno. What makeup am I wearing? True Match. You guys said somebody said I was wrong about Megyn Kelly comments. I mean, I can see where y'all would think that I was wrong, but I'm forward thinking. And I want everybody to live as one. I want people to live in a world where they're not getting offended, where, you know, they can pretty much ask the questions that they want to ask without being labeled as racist or ignorant, because I was taught a dumb question. There's no such thing as a dumb question. And I honestly thought Megyn Kelly was asking a pretty legit question that white people do want to know. But instead, you know, we shunned her. So now if they have a question, they ain't gonna fucking ask us because we done called their asses out. Yes, I'm going to talk about R. Kelly. I got some exclusive information on that. I'm going to be putting together a separate video on that to kind of break it down because it's a lot. Let me see. Are you stressed, Tasha K? You're breaking out your neck. Take a warm bath. I don't know what that means. Thank you. Thank you. Let me see. Is Teddy a Scorpio? No, but my husband is. He a Scorpio. Let me see. Let me see. I'm looking at the questions. No, Spice did not bleach her skin, okay? Spice did this as a publicity stunt to sell a new record called Black Hypocrisy, okay? Basically outlining what, I guess what American beauty standards were. And even calling out some of the shit that goes on in her home country, Jamaica, okay? Because we all know that the motherfuckers is bleaching like crazy over there. And so she's like, if I'm an artist, I'm in a powerful position. She did this to honestly call attention to it, to see, so people can see how ridiculous it is. Because we do have a lot of stars out there motherfucking bleaching and don't care. And so if you go and watch her video, it's called Black Hypocrisy, you'll see that it was just all a stunt, okay? To basically, you know, just highlight what's going on behind the scenes and how, you know, it still goes on and how it's still going on, that people honestly want you to be lighter if you're going to get the bigger deals and things like that, okay? So, no, it was just to promote her song. And I knew that kind of when I saw it. I said, this woman got a dark-skinned daughter. Ain't no motherfucking way she's going to bleach her skin, okay? In that case, she would have went and had a light-skinned daughter, like a lot of women do intentionally go have, okay? I've seen that. I got a friend that did that because they were tormented so much on how ugly their skin was. And so they strategically go and have light-skinned kids, and then they bleach themselves to match the goddamn kids. Yes, they do. Let me see. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Yeah. Thank you, Siri Paranormal. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me see. Alexandria, Brianne, yes, please email me, unwinewithtashak@gmail.com. You said you got emails about being at R. Kelly's house about 3 years ago. Okay, man, I got some shit on R. Kelly. Y'all ain't heard shit yet until I'm done with this goddamn video, okay? I'm gonna work on it next week because I'm gonna take my Saturday and Sunday off. I'm tired. Bitch is tired, okay? Fabulous and Emily, that's a good damn, I talked about that during last week's live, okay? I talked about Fabulous and Emily and how he basically married her to get her to not testify for knocking her teeth out. So, his ass is indicted and he's gonna go to motherfucking jail. So, let me see, two more questions. Yes, Apothic Red, hey! Okay. Yep, okay, I covered that last week. All right, let me see. Let me see. Is Armand in the chat? Shout out to Armand. I told him to head on over to your channel and watch that exclusive. That shit was legit. Y'all show him some love. He ain't new to this, okay? He's new to YouTube, but not to this. Somebody says they think I'm pregnant. I'm not. And if I was, I wouldn't be drinking. Yes, I would. I would drink red wine. Thank you, Winford. I will continue to be authentic. And I will represent the chocolate chicks because I'm fucking chocolate. And I got a chocolate daughter. So you won't see me with no weave. You won't see me with no caked up makeup. Okay? You won't see that. The most you'll see is some goddamn cleavage because I can't hide these motherfuckers. Nah. And they are real. They are real. They get smaller when I lose weight. When I get bigger, they grow big. My grandmama, great-grandmama, my auntie. Do you know my auntie was a triple E? And she had a breast reduction, and them motherfuckers grew right back. Grew right the fuck back. Okay. Alrighty. Why is it okay for Nene Leakes to take care of her granddaughter, but not her grandson? Nene Leakes can take care of who she want to take care of. It's not her responsibility to take care of none of her goddamn grandkids. It's her responsibility to support them. But when it comes to lifestyle, no, those are her son's kids. And honestly, in order for him to be a man and to be the man she raised him to be, or didn't be, I don't know. He needs to honestly step up to the plate and take care of his own family. That's not Nene Leakes' responsibility. And I already talked about that. Somebody must be watching this video like, they must have rewinded the video. Let me see. Somebody said, Wendy let it slip on live TV that she's divorcing her husband. Are you going to cover that? Is that true? I didn't hear that. Is that true, guys? If that's true, I already told y'all. I don't know if it's true. But if she said that, I already told y'all, and I will make a video on it. Let me see. One more question. I gotta end the live. Tasha, are you going in the future to do a tour where you speak in different cities? Yes, I am. Okay, hit the wine glass. Yes, I am. I actually got a little surprise we're working on for y'all too. Okay, so stay tuned for that. Let me see. Okay. Okay, now I gotta go. Now, thank you all so much for watching, okay? Thank you so much for all of the donations. I told you every donation that y'all give me is going into a fund that I'm going to be sending over to my hometown, Panama City, who was destroyed by Hurricane Michael, okay? Now, let me try to give you this damn spiel real quick, because I'm a little tipsy and shit. Hit the wine glass if you goddamn got drunk tonight. Absolutely. Jesus made wine, and we gon' motherfucking drink it. Now, I love you guys too. Okay, now, for those of y'all that have questions about expanding your wine tasting palette, I am personally partnered with a tasting room. And for $9.95 to start, okay, they will ask you 3 simple questions about what you like, and then they will curate 6 different bottles of many wines catered specifically to your tasting profile, okay? Now, this is a membership, all right? It's $9.95 to start, so if it's something that you like, I highly recommend that you keep it. I wouldn't be selling it if I didn't think it was a great deal, and if it's something that you don't like, please cancel within 30 days because you will be entering into a wine membership, and from that, they will send you wine every single month to your door, okay? $9.95. All right, for those of y'all that were wondering what I was drinking, I've been drinking the same thing all week, and you see, it's got me fucked up right now. Fuck Taddy. Taddy said he drinking goddamn Mad Dog 2020. Okay, I was drinking the Scarborough, New Zealand. Okay, this is a Sauvignon Blanc, grown in New Zealand. I love New Zealand wines, partly because they fresh and they don't fuck around when it comes to making wine, okay? I mean, I know in some vineyards in New Zealand, which I'm going to be visiting New Zealand next year, you can't even wear damn shoes on the soil. They want their soil to be organic, so you got to walk on that shit barefooted, okay? And in this wine, you honestly taste a little key lime, little slight grapefruit, as well as... yeah, that's pretty much it, okay? Very smooth, very light, very refreshing. Complements pretty much any seafood dish. It's very refreshing. And I honestly got this wine for about $9. And the link will be below the description box, okay? You see how beautiful it looks? Look, the wine is almost green itself, okay? Beautiful bottle. Nice, delicious wine. Very refreshing. And like I said, I got this for $9 and some change. And the link will be below so that you can purchase it through me, okay? Thank you all so much for watching, okay? Hey, I'm going to see y'all on Monday for real because I'm tired. If you like this video, subscribe. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at UnWineWithTashaK. On Instagram, it's a little different. It's at I am UnWineWithTashaK, or the Wine Blogger Lady, or the Real Tasha K. I got a few motherfucking backup pages because when my app drops, I'm going to be able to let everybody know that's following every page where to go to get the exclusive shit, okay? I've been holding it back. And hell, if you want to be a part of Happy Hour, guys, please, I go live every Tuesday and Thursday for Happy Hour. That segment is all about you all, okay? So you guys send me in your questions. I give you my most honest, sincere answer. So if you want to be a part of Happy Hour, whether you want your voice on camera or you just want me to read your email, please send me an email via unwinewithtashak@gmail.com, and I'll be sure to get back with you if your question makes the live, or if you want to be a part of Happy Hour physically, which means we can change your name and shit. You probably don't want everybody in your business. Please send me a text message to 404-382-8865, okay? 404-382-8865. And if it's a juicy ass story, trust me, I will put your ass on the air ASAP, okay? Especially if it's something that we can damn learn from. And hell, if you didn't like this video, you can still subscribe anyway, just so you can cuss my ass out. Not that I'm gonna really give a damn anyway, because y'all do anyway. Now I gotta go. Bye.